participated in the tournament, come and fill out a survey. You get a free raffle ticket, and then we're also selling raffle tickets. We have a nice custom rod, and we have some combos, and there's some different assortment of prizes. We have a paddle up here. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but if anyone's welcome to sign the paddle, it's for this elderly man. He kayak fishes at Bronick a lot. He works at Bass Pro Shop, and I mentioned this morning, but he has stage 4 cancer, and so he starts chemo and all this. He's a really good-hearted guy, and when we found out that he had stage 4, cancer, it hit home a little bit. Not so much because we know him. He's a kayaker, and several people don't know him. They know of him, but I think it's because we all share the same sport. And man, we got emails, we got text messages, Facebook messages about trying to do something to bring up his spirits. So I actually talked to him about 3 days ago, and he basically had no idea as to how many people's lives he's touched. And he was shocked, and he was really emotional, but he said that he felt really good, and that he's gonna beat this. So what we're gonna do is, we had this paddle that Marshall and Fred purchased. Marshall's back here, and this was a lot of Marshall's idea to get everyone to sign it, and we're gonna give it to him. We also have a box right here that has some empty papers. I would really appreciate it if you guys can fill out something on the paper, get well soon, or best wishes, just so maybe in his downtime he can read that stuff and keep him going. But if you guys have not signed the paddle, please do. Just please sign the paddle, fill out a card. The surveys are all done. We have, there's sausage wraps over here. We have Lone Star Light in the big cooler. Our sponsors are here in the crowd. We have Rosemary with Lone Star Light, A&J Outdoors. We have a representative from God Leaders, Fishing Reactant Compound. Joseph's here, and it's always amazing how, like, our sponsors, we have Great Lion. Man, Great Lion has that big tub, and they bring the drinks all the time and breakfast pastries. But it's amazing how our sponsors come out and interact. It's when you're like on a national level, usually the sponsors don't show up. But this is more of a very, I don't want to say a tight community, but it's a good community. This is a good community, and when we do stuff like this, in 2012, we had our first kayak tournament. We had 30, and then the following year, in 2013, we had 36, and then last year we had 51. Today we had 75, and we and last night we brought a band. We had a good time last night, and we shut it down at 11 to get ready for today. But ultimately, like, we could do or say whatever we want, but you guys make it happen. Y'all are the ones that show up. Y'all are the ones that participate. Y'all are the ones that believe in having a good time. I hope I don't jinx myself, but we never have issues. We do the shoreline tournament, the 40-hour shoreline tournament. We do the boat tournament. We do the kayak tournament. And we've been very fortunate to not have any issues. I think we're all on the same level, and I really appreciate it, because it makes us want to continue to do it, and our minds are rolling to make it bigger and bigger and better. And I know that, I don't ever want to outgrow this place, but we might, We're going to have to figure that one out. But I really have to thank y'all for believing in us and trying to put together something, for us, to have a great event, a good day. We're going to go into the trailer, and I'm going to do these numbers real quick, and then we're going to start. Just give us like 15 minutes. But again, we have sausage wraps. There's Lone Star Light, raffle tickets. If y'all want to check out the raffles, we have some pin combos, and there's some odds and ends. We have the Hog Zone. Our buddy Richard and Frank, man, they come from Houston. You know, they drive all the way to Houston, and they have their spices, and we have some gifts from them. We have to thank everyone that's involved. You know, J. Anthony Seafood. It's really nice. But I really appreciate you guys coming. So if you just give us like 10-15 minutes, we'll be back. We'll do this. Thank y'all very much. Thank you. We're gonna get started with the side pots. The side pots are always interesting because usually whoever catches the big fish for the side pot is usually not entered in the side pot, and we saw that like 3 times today. But the one thing that we didn't see was a striper. Man, we didn't see not one striper. So our first monies was a side pot for the striper, and it was $100. There wasn't a winner, and so what we do is we actually put this. We have a fanatic association. We operate as a small business, and we travel around Texas, and we put on kids fishing clinics. We do a lot of autism. We do Special Olympics, and we do just parks and recreation stuff. So for the most part, the last 5 years, you know, it's been coming out of our pocket. So we do stuff like this. We sell hats and stickers and on, and we use that money to travel. So the money from the striper pot, you know, we're gonna keep that. So thank all of y'all. But it's it goes to a real good cause, and we rock and roll, man. We go to the valley, you know, we're in Bernie, San Antonio, all over Corpus. But we have a good time, and we really enjoy what we do. And so the striper pot, since there wasn't a winner, we're gonna put it back in our account. But we do have a winner for the redfish with the most spots, and that was 7 spots. And so that is names. Annette. Annette. Clean it up.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say a story about Annette real quick. I have to say, in 2012, our first kayak tournament, we showed up and we were running like in the 30 entries, and Annette pulled her kayak off the truck with Charlie, and she spray painted like some wild zebra lines on it. And I was like, holy moly! And she actually brought in redfish. Annette's like, she's been at Calaveras and Bronick many years, and they fish hardcore, her and Charlie and their friends. But Annette's also participated in our shoreline tournament, you know, many years, kayak tournament. So it kind of tells you a little bit about us. We have all walks of life, you know, and we all come together, and this is what we do. But thank you, Annette.
Great family.
Next, we have the heaviest catfish. I can find my name real fast. That goes to Albert Soto with 6.91. Yeah! Heaviest catfish. Say cheese, right? Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, thank you.
Good job, bro. Now we're going to the redfish. Single heaviest redfish.
Oh, we got free beer.
Believe it or not, I know everyone can testify to this. And after you see the fish that were caught today, it's a mind boggler. But our tournament was 1st through 5th place. There was no 5th place winner. There was no 5th place winner, and the 5th place prize, it's actually a Fanatic gift pack, which is going to be a hat and one of our baseball jerseys. But we also have a $25 gift card from Got Leaders, so we're throwing that in there. So since there's not a 5th place winner, we're going to do a raffle. We're going to put this in the raffle. So if you guys could get your tickets out right now, we'll do it right now. We have our raffle tickets.
Mark RJ.
Give it away. Five, 3, 4, 6, 0. 5, 3, 4, 6, 0. No? Damn, we'll go again?
Go again.
All right. John's going to put it back. We're going to do another one.
That was our one lucky ticket.
Read the same ones out.
Holy moly, this one's torn. It says 1, 3, 6, 4, 9, 3. Phone number 3, 6, 4, 9, 3. That one. There's a $25 gift card, and then you can just pick out a hat and one of our baseball jerseys.
Can we take a picture, please?
You better call him, make sure it's him.
All right, here we go. Third place goes to, we need like a drum roll. It goes to Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie!
10.97. 150. Yes, sir.
Good job.
You're like cleaning house.
Now, Charlie Brown.
Charlie, you get a bottle of fishing reactant compound. Second place, a 11.26 Roland Casillas.
Right.
Damn, Roland. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you. Hey, you get a 4-ounce bottle of fishing reactant.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Pick up dead or alive, dude. Good stuff. First place, with an 11.70, Oscar Castillo. Goes to Jesse Casanova. Ounces, man, ounces. I will say one thing. Jesse was the very first one to sign up for this kayak tournament. The very first one. Yeah, he actually went to the house and signed up. The next day. Hey, Jesse. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Awesome. All right, man. Thank you all very much. See? All right, now we're going to go on to the raffles. We're going on to the raffles.